This is Optimal Living Daily. How can we have faith when things don't look good in the moment? By Allison Carmen of AllisonCarmen.com. And I'm Justin Malik, your personal narrator, reading to you every single day of the year with permission from the authors. It's kind of like an audiobook, but kind of not. Hopefully you find it better than an audiobook. That would be a huge compliment. Anyway, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. How can we have faith when things don't look good in the moment? By Allison Carmen of AllisonCarmen.com. A few months ago, I spoke to an old friend named Ben who has been struggling with his business. He owns a computer consulting firm and has lost many of his big clients over the last year to bigger consulting firms. He must have told me at least 10 times how the computer consulting business has changed. He then told me he is a dinosaur in his industry and is just waiting for the month that he can't pay his rent. No matter what I asked or suggested to him about pursuing new opportunities or technologies, there was a reason he gave me that it would not work out. After speaking for 30 minutes, Ben said to me, "I wish I could have more faith that things will work out, but I don't." Ben has definitely encountered some bumps in the road the past year and is seeing his lack of success today as foretelling the worst for his future. All of his past experience has created a belief that things won't change and will likely keep getting worse. How can Ben find hope and opportunity when he has no faith and his beliefs are filled with doom and gloom? Often our beliefs offer us a path to certainty about our future. Our beliefs make assumptions about what tomorrow will look like, how it will feel, and what it will mean for our lives. Faith, on the other hand, doesn't create our reality according to our fears and desires. It doesn't decide how we are going to see a particular situation, but instead gives us the ability to move forward in our lives without judging the future and offers us the opportunity to embrace the unknown. Often people tell us to just have faith that a situation will work out, but we can't find it in that moment because our past experiences are haunting us and the future is scaring us. We cling to our fear and worries of what will be instead of letting go and embracing uncertainty. As much as many of us would like to have faith, it is a road that can be difficult to travel. But the good news is that when we lack faith, the idea of maybe can really help us. Maybe is a connector between belief and faith. Those who have faith may have no use for maybe, but for those of us who get stuck when circumstances seem dire or we don't know what to expect or do next, maybe provides us comfort. Maybe enables us to question our beliefs. For example, maybe our beliefs are not true. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe this is good. Maybe things can get better. Maybe everything is okay. It opens our hearts to allow us to experience space and light in the midst of a crisis. In a way, maybe creates a kind of cognitive faith that can help us get through an unexpected situation. And if we work to continuously experience this open space of maybe, we will start to embrace the unknown as the unfolding of all possibilities. With this in mind, Ben and I have been playing around with the idea of maybe to try to alleviate some of his stress and negativity. Ben has been trying to admit that maybe things will work out. Maybe he will get some new business. Maybe he can branch out into new technologies. Or maybe everything is okay right now and he will figure the rest out in time. The idea of maybe is so effective for Ben because it continuously offers him more than that one possibility that was keeping him up at night and filling his mind with the fear that his business would fail. As Ben realized through maybe that there are infinite possibilities ahead, even though he can't see them yet, he was able to relax at times and stay open to whatever life has to offer in his future. I spoke to Ben yesterday, and he has landed a few new doctor's offices as small clients over the past few months. He was so busy looking at getting large corporate clients, he never considered that many smaller professional offices have many technology needs that he could service. It is more work for him because he has more small clients instead of a few big ones, but he is content that money is coming in and there is hope on the horizon. Who knows? Maybe this experience will lead Ben to have some faith after all. Just maybe. You just listened to the post titled, "How Can We Have Faith When Things Don't Look Good in the Moment?" by Allison Carmen of AllisonCarmen.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary. Look around. Smartwatches, Wi-Fi enabled LED bulbs, It's no secret that the world keeps getting smarter, so your e-commerce business should too. Whether you're looking for incredible efficiency or your business has simply outgrown your old shipping solutions, our sponsor ShipStation helps you take the next step. I love that ShipStation's automations allow you to smoothly print shipping labels at the click of a button. This kind of robust automation and reporting, combined with the simplicity of ShipStation's dashboard, make it so easy for anyone to scale their business faster than ever before. And with industry-leading carrier discounts, it's the fastest, most affordable way to ship products to your customers, with discounts up to 89% off UPS, DHL Express, and USPS rates. Unsurprisingly, over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce businesses with ShipStation, and 98% of companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. Lead your e-commerce business into a smarter future with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to ShipStation today. Go to ShipStation.com and use code OLD to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, code OLD. Good taste is easy to spot, but hard to pin down. You know it when you see it. With your car, you want something sophisticated and daring, yet classic, approachable, but with an air of opulence. That's where the Range Rover Evoque comes in. The Range Rover Evoque is charisma in motion, art and craft in equal measure. Its exterior is a quietly bold expression of Range Rover DNA with a floating roof, continuous waistline, and three-dimensional grille that give it a captivating character. Inside, you'll find a calm, minimalist cabin anchored by a tactile gear shifter where clean lines, sumptuous materials, and advanced technology come together. Make a statement in the Range Rover Evoque. This elegant SUV elevates every drive, offering a new dimension of refinement and luxury. Whether you prefer a modern aesthetic or a warmer, authentic appearance, the Evoque's interior can be tailored to your taste. Ready to experience sophisticated design and premium materials in motion? Explore the Range Rover Evoque at LandRoverUSA.com. Thank you to Allison. For me, it can be really tough to get out of that mindset when I'm stuck in a rut or convinced that things are only going to get worse. It can be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. For me, it depends on the issue. A lot of it is worries. With entrepreneurship, for some reason, I tend to have it'll all work out or I'll figure it out mindset. I don't worry too much, maybe because I think it's mostly in my control. But with other things like health that sometimes aren't in our control, that can be more difficult for me. It kind of reminds me of this idea I learned in a book, and I think I shared it in an Optimal Living Daily newsletter a little while back. When it comes to worries, as a little test, if you're in that rut, write down what's really worrying you, then put it away in a safe spot, and then set a reminder to check back in like a week. If it's still an issue, set a reminder for a little longer, maybe a month or even 6 months, and then look at it again. Chances are really good that by then you'll wonder what you were so worried about in the first place. It can be pretty eye-opening. So maybe that can work for you. Thank you for being here and listening every day. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow as usual, where your optimal life awaits.